When you arrive to the beautiful place, you can start to look around and describe your first impressions.
Back at my tree again.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, it smells really good today. All the trees are blooming. There's like pollen floating in the air. The waves are crashing really loud down below. There's like light pink flowers on all the trees.
Wonderful.
I don't know if they're flowers or butterflies because they could like, I guess they're bugs.
Hmm.
I think they're flowers, but they can like fly to other trees.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
That's interesting. And
Yeah. They like look like a flower, they smell like a flower, but then they all just flutter off and go land.
on another tree.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of a flower and a butterfly.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
cool.
Huh.
Continue looking. See what else do you find interesting there. What are you focusing on now?
Kids laughing and running.
Hmm. Describe them to me. Focus on them.
Um, like hopefully look like Hawaiians, I guess.
Hmm.
Like little Hawaiian kids. And,
Very nice.
hmm,
How many kids do you see?
5.
5 kids.
Yeah, and it's like one of them has like hair just covers their eyeballs, so you can't even see their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Um, One has a mohawk. There's a girl, she has like a beaded thing around her head, like a headband, but around the forehead.
Hmm.
Another one with like a mohawk, but it's down into like a ponytail.
Hmm.
This one's kind of cute. He has like a hatchet and he looks like he's ready to cause some trouble.
Hmm.
Um,
Little trickster.
yeah, and then there's another little girl and she's really messy and like a wild child.
Hmm. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you can feel their energy and their spirit a little bit just from looking at them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go hunt down a wild boar or something.
Hmm.
They're gonna go hunt. They think they're going hunting.
Okay. How
Yeah.
old do they look?
Like 4,
Ah. Mm-hmm.
5-ish, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Look down to the direction of your feet and look at your body. What do you notice when you look down? Do you have a body there?
Yeah, it's like it's my feet. It's the Hawaiian feet. Like a wide foot, native skin, I have a blue tattoo on the foot, the
Uh-huh.
the solar circle.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's like feathers and beads dangling from my skirt. And I'm wearing a lot more beads this
Mm.
time. There's beads. Why do I have so many more? Maybe I did a galactic travel. I don't know how I got all these beads.
Mm-hmm.
Because every bead means something.
Mm. How do you feel today?
I feel like I just got back from a voyage.
Just came back from a voyage.
Yeah, like in the village, I feel like I'm coming back home, and it's been
Mm-hmm.
a while.
Yeah. Okay, look around you. Where are you now in the village? Where are you around in the surrounding?
I'm in like the main campfire area,
Okay.
so it's a little more open,
Mm-hmm.
and there's spots on the ground that are like circular in dirt, and then there's grassy spots.
Mm.
There's like campfires with spit roasts and like those things you can hang the pots, like um like a teepee kind of, and you hang a pot from it over the fire.
Yeah.
So there's those are going, and everyone's just kind of, I think it's almost dinner time. Like everyone's getting their food out and whatever they're gonna make. There's a lot of fish and a grain of some type. Looks kind of like quinoa.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Is there anything else that is attracting your attention there that feels significant?
Just looking at the sun over the mountain. This is pretty.
Hmm.
It's really calm. Um, like the vibe is so soothing.
Yeah.
It's a really, oh, it's really nice.
So it feels good to be back.
Yeah.
So take a moment to enjoy your return. Relax deeper into it. Enjoy and the appreciation of all that you see and the beauty of the sun, the warmth, the energy of the place. And now let's move in time to another time in that life. There's something significant, important event that you consider important is happening. Moving to another important event now and arriving there now. You are there now and you can continue describing from there. Where are you now?
This looks like it's like a huge stone structure. And it's like feels very ceremonial. Like the stone structure, there's a stargate. Like drums, a lot of drums, like
So
hmm.
you're hearing drums and there's stone there and a stargate. What does that mean for you? Tell me more as you see everything that you're learning and noticing about that ceremony. What's happening there?
Um We're getting ready to travel. No, no, I returned through that, but there's someone else coming
Ah,
through,
mhm.
like where we're expecting.
You're waiting for somebody to arrive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's like one of those, those big circle things. Have you seen those? Like a big circle Stargate?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that there are more verticals, like,
Yeah.
hmm.
hmm so it's like looking into a bubble, but white, and like
Okay.
rainbow, iridescent, and it's
So you're seeing the stones in the circle like standing around, or do you see them like a stone circle, like Stonehenge?
it's like a huge wall with
Okay.
stairs going. It's like just like a huge platform, and stairs are going up to the top of the platform,
Uh-huh.
and then there's like a big stone circle on the top of the platform,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's like statues down like along the platform. There's different like benches and statues, and
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Looks beautiful.
like there's like a ship coming through
Okay.
the the circle.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a wooden ship,
Uh-huh.
like a sailboat, like a sailing ship
Uh-huh.
is coming through the circle.
Nice. Let's see who's arriving.
They look like they look like Mayan, Inca, kind of like but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're just a different tribe from a different area.
Yeah.
They look like the Peru style,
Mm.
and like all the villagers are excited, and they're following like this ship still in the sky, and it's floating out, and it's going to land down in the water,
Mm.
but it's like holographic still. And
Mm-hmm.
then everyone's running and following through the woods down the trails, and like excited running with them down to the beach.
Mm-hmm. Let's continue from there when they arrive and see what's happening as it happens.
So they're like down on the beach, and I'm just walking through the woods. I have a staff, and I'm all with these beads everywhere. It's like I don't know. I don't know why I have so many of these beads.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like more of an elder, like
Yeah.
more of a leader in the community now.
Yeah.
So I'm going down to the. I feel male now as well, by the way. I think I
Mm-hmm.
I think I shifted,
Okay.
but I yeah, I feel like a male
Mm-hmm. Good.
going to greet the. So I'm just getting down to the beach. And there's everyone's so excited. I guess these are like our cousins.
Mm.
our cousins that are guardians of another energy point
Hmm.
on the planet we're on.
On the planet you're on.
Hmm.
Hmm. So this is how they traveled on the planet. Wonderful. Very nice.
I guess theirs is like in the water, so they can just sail through with their boat.
Hmm.
But ours is not on the water, so that's why it came out holographic and like kind of like, oh, we're just a ghost and we're floating until we get to the water.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I'm going to greet them. They wear a lot of red and white.
How is it different than your clothing?
We wear a lot of leaves and tans, hides. Um, what are they wearing? They're wearing like a fabric, a white, like whites with red painted feathers on them.
Mm.
And they have white and red feathers in their headdress. They have headdresses.
Mm. Very nice. So let's see what we're learning from this meeting. Let's move forward to when something important is happening in this meeting, you're learning more about this event, arriving there now and continuing from there.
Um, I greet the I greet their head person, and we
Mm.
go arm in arm, like arm over each other, like old buddies, um, to chat. And I can see they're unloading though, like the rest of the crew is unloading like a big giant box, and they're holding it on the sticks, like they're up, it's up in the air, and it's on the sticks, and there's like a bunch of people holding it up.
Mhm.
And I don't know where they know where they're going apparently to take it. But yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I go to like a tree and I rip a fruit off and I open it and I give it to them, give it to like the guy. And yeah, we're just
Mhm.
catching up about family and what's been going on.
Mhm.
Apparently they have a big problem with like I'm seeing like a giant lobster, like the most enormous sea creature lobster you could ever imagine. And that's what they have been dealing with. Like they're it's been messing with them, right? It's like their enemy.
Mhm.
So I'm just learning about that.
How does it make you feel as you learn this from them?
It's very concerning. I feel like they're going to ask us to go help,
Mm.
ask our warriors to go help them.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, so I'm not a fan of that idea
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. 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 Mhm.
So now I'm trying to think of like solutions to the problem.
Yeah.
Like instead of killing the giant lobster.
Hmm.
We're having like a big party.
A big party.
Yeah, it's a big celebration. And like it's just neat to see like because we live pretty camouflage. Like
Hmm.
we like to stay they're so bright in the forest. They're you can't lose anyone. Um
Well,
yeah, it's cute to see the kids running around together.
mm, very good. Okay. So let's continue and move in time to another time, forward in time to another important moment where there's more information. Moving to another important event and continuing from there, arriving there now.
We're at the sea. Like I don't know, this location is like we're so little compared to the waves and like the enormous ocean.
Hmm.
Like it's like we're ants compared to the waves that are happening there. It's crazy.
Mm.
We like I don't know, I kind of almost feel like Moses with this stuff. And it's like a protective shield and we're just watching and we're like the wind's not even blowing on us.
So you have a way to protect from that.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're kind of orchestrating it.
Mm.
And then I'm
The
hearing like
way.
this big whale,
Hmm.
loud whale noises. It's like we've gotten help from a human like a do you think this lobster was big? Wait till you see this whale. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So like I guess we've connected with the ocean folk and this big whale's come with this big storm waves, like just huge, like we're just kind of, and he's coming. Maybe it had to be like that so the whale could get there,
Hmm.
but he's just coming in and he's like scooping this big lobster up with his nose and just taking him out somewhere else.
Mm. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Mm.
we had to like raise the tide.
Mm. So this big whale would be able to come.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And now I don't know where the lobster's gonna end up, but we just wanted it.
Away
Mm.
from that spot.
Yeah.
Mm. So let's see what's happening next. What are you learning? See how you're doing it, what you're doing, and what you're learning as you're seeing and feeling this place.
Like we're all doing it together with our energy. We're kind of we're just slowing down the tide now. And it's like I don't even know how that was possible. It's just like this huge wall of water, and now it's like slowly receding.
Mm.
I think we're really using magnetics.
Mm.
It's like a push and a pull with palm. Hmm.
Tell me more.
Their land is much more, I don't know what the word is, civilized, like more built structures and stuff.
Hmm.
Like they live in,
Developed.
yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like kind of castle-y, stone structures, stone roads, fountains.
Mm.
They have like a bathtub.
So now you're visiting their village.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And then and now people are looking at us like we're funny
Hmm.
because we're like wearing animal skins and leaves and like coconut husks in our hair, like for like the kids wear that. They make the husks all like frilly and like put it in their hair so they could camo in better.
Mm.
Yeah. Kind
So
of
what's
beautiful.
doing there next?
Uh, Someone's giving me like a garment to wear and showing me what the bathtub is and what you can how to how to bathe really.
Hmm. It's nice. I like bathtubs.
Yeah.
How do you feel being in a bathtub?
It's interesting because there's no waves.
Hmm.
I can just float on my back and it's so calm.
Is it like with warm water or just a pool, like a cold,
It's like a lukewarm. It's warm.
warm? Hmm.
Yeah. I think they use fire.
Mm.
And yeah, I can just float here and like it's so echoey in this building. It's like big and open. My
Mhm.
voice echoes. It's interesting.
Okay, so let's see what's happening next. Let's move to the next important moment and event where there's something important or interesting is happening.
We're around the fire and they're passing around a bowl and you take some out, like just a bit out and you eat it.
Hmm. You eat what?
It's like a goop. It's like tarry. It's really weird. It's sticky.
Hmm.
It's like a sappy. It's warm. It's warm, like a thick, like a medicine.
Mm. See how it's affecting you, what's happening after you tried that new thing. Describe how it's affecting you as it's affecting you.
Feels like I leave my body. I leave my body and I go like up into the stars. And there's others up there, and we're all like playing and laughing and like swirling in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
Um, we can like meet our ancestors.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, what are you learning in this journey as you meet your ancestors or the experience that is happening there? Continue experiencing and learning and share with me as it happens.
Like there's swirls of rainbow colors just swirling around. And as I'm seeing my ancestors, it's like they're coming up one at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and they bow and put their forehead to mine. And then they walk away, and then the next one, and then they walk away, and then the next one, and then they walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is like an integration
Mm-hmm.
of some type, like of all of these lives. There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that like eventually now their skin is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Their heads are much wider,
Mm-hmm.
dark, like almost looks like dreads.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not like a scrawny body, but like a smaller body, but with muscles.
Yeah.
Mm.
What else do you notice as they do this gesture? How it's affecting you? What else are you learning?
It's like as they put their forehead to mine, I'm seeing like the lightning sparks of the neurons kind of transfer from their head to mine.
Yeah.
And it's like just downloading all of their knowledge and lessons, and I think infusion of power.
Yeah.
Like I'm embodying all of what where I've ever been.
Mm.
Now it went from the blue to the birds. It's like a little tall bird, be it birds.
Birds being.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like ancestor.
Yeah.
Um, and then now it's like a big eyeball
Mm-hmm.
with big eye, very beautiful eyelashes.
Just an eye.
Yeah, it's like an eye, and then there's like a golden ring around it that it kind of swivels in.
Yeah.
And like the gold's so beautiful and shiny and like sparkly. So they just close, like the eye closes and it comes to my forehead. Um,
What's happened then?
Feels like a blast. Feels like a blast, and the energy goes right down my throat and sits in my heart.
Mm-hmm. What's happened after that?
I can feel like a pulse, and I can hear my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I can like it like gives me access to see anything I want to see
Mm-hmm.
anywhere, any moment in time. I could be there
Mm.
and witness.
Mhm. Okay. Let's record this ability into Jacqueline. Would that be appropriate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So choose a mudra that will help you reach that level of seeing.
Okay.
And share it there with me that I could see what's the mudra that you chose. Okay, very good. So recording this ability into Jacqueline and all her cells, her physical body, her emotional, mental, spiritual body now. Share with me what is happening as we request this recording.
Just know I need to put my hand here.
Mhm.
Whoa. Okay. I couldn't talk while that was happening.
Mhm.
It's like something right here spiraled down, and it's like the shape of a Christmas tree, but spirals down. Like it gets bigger as it goes down.
Mhm.
It went down my whole body, out my feet, connected to the earth, and then shot up me like a crazy laser beam.
Mm. Beautiful. Very good. So now let's continue from the place after you connected with the eye and see what's happening there next as you took this medicine and had the ancestors, the eye, and continuing from there. What's happening after that?
There's many white cloaked beings, like
Mm.
in cloaks. I can't, they, it's like the cloak is just over top of energy nothingness.
Yeah.
So it's just like I think it's just a representation to show me how many energetics. And they like poof into me. They just like walk into me like, poof, and then poof, they're gone. Poof, another one. Poof, another one. And like a big gold door just slams shut. Huge gold door just, and it's got like gems all over it. And then I wake back up at the fire.
Mm. And how do you feel after you arrive there back to the fire?
Like out of it still.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm still like,
Coming back?
yeah, it's like I'm in the body, but I'm still definitely feeling intoxicated.
Mhm. Mhm.
And everyone else is kind of still laying around.
Mhm. You all did it together at the same time.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Okay. So let's continue a little bit, move forward in time after that and see what's happening next. Another important information or events that you're learning there. Moving to a place where more information and continuing from there. Where are you now?
I'm back in the forest, just looking at leaves and palm trees and I'm like laying on the ground, staring at an ant. And I wonder how that ant sees the world. And then boom, I'm in the ant.
Mm,
And I'm just playing with this new technique and this new ability.
mm,
And now I'm the ant and I'm looking at myself.
mm,
And I feel like it. I can feel like the ant and I can feel their feelings and their thoughts.
mm, mm,
And then boom, I'm back into myself.
mm. Amazing. So you're playing with this new skill.
Yeah.
Okay, what you doing next?
Mm. I take requests. I take requests and I give the information
Mm,
to the people. Like what do they want to see? What do they want to know?
mhm, mhm.
The kids always have the best ones.
Which one did you enjoy recently from the kids?
Planet, a star, a cloud, a monkey, piece of sand,
Mhm,
great spirit.
mm, mm.
A lot of animals.
So you've just been in many animals.
Yeah, a lot of animals and different stars that they would point out.
Mm, wonderful. So what do you do after that? After you played for some time with this new skill and gave some more information?
It's like raised me to a different level.
Mhm,
Um, feel like a lot older now.
mhm,
And I'm like what you would call a Buddha.
mm,
So I do a lot of consulting
mm,
and I teach the kids a lot.
mhm, mhm. Amazing.
Mhm. Like what are we doing? Why? Why? Okay. We're building mini houses out of stones, like we seen in the other town, but
Yeah.
they're really mini, like maybe a little squirrel could live there or something.
Mhm,
But they're so much smaller than us. But we're building like little houses and little structures.
Why do you do that? Connect with the knowledge of the reason you decided to create those structures.
On my journeys, I learned about uh, the unseen folk.
The unseen what?
The unseen folk.
Folk.
Yeah, the people.
Mm-hmm.
They're small and they're unseen.
Okay.
Um, but they would do a lot of work, the energy in the forest and keeping things the way they are on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So we're building little environments for them to be so that they can be with us.
Mm.
We think that they're like them anyway. We don't know. We're just trying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I learned about them when someone asked me to be a plant
Mm.
because the plants can see them
Mm.
and speak with them.
Mm. Mm. Amazing.
Building, yeah, we're built. It looks like a big stone castle wall, and there's turrets, and there's like walkways to like a little town, a little mini stone town. It's pretty complex. It's like a whole little city of little houses and things to do. A good project for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. What else do you find important for you to share with them about those beings or with us right now?
They are the earth. It's just like source expressing itself through all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the earth expresses herself through all of these beings, or this planet, wherever I am, expresses itself through the beings.
You said Rhea. What
I
did
do,
what did you say? Sorry, the planet. The
wherever I am.
yeah,
But it just expresses, it's like they are the planet
yeah.
in different individual forms. So we have to, it's a good thing to get on their good side,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
be friends with the planet.
Yeah. This is how you connect with more aspects and more beings on the planet and create good relationships.
Hmm.
Okay. How
Yeah, and
does
then
it?
the planet will take care of us.
Yeah. And are you able to now connect and move to see from their perspective if they like it or not? What do you notice next?
I'm like a little purple I look like a little troll, like a like a skinny little troll with a really long face.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we love it here. I feel like we're in Little Italy or something. I'm having like a tea at this little table at this cafe in this little town in
Mm-hmm.
the jungle,
Yeah.
though. And there's like little energy, there's like little other kid trolls running around, and everybody kind of looks different, but all the same kind of shape. And
Mm.
um, there's a little pool that's quite busy. Yeah, we enjoy it here. We're happy.
Wonderful. Very nice. Okay. So now, can you shift to the perspective of the highest, higher self of Jacqueline that is in a unity with her council of light, or the highest being that has information for us today? Move up to whatever highest being would like to share with us more information. Arrive to that perspective now. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So share with me, where did we arrive to? Who are you?
I don't know if I have a name,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like an angel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful. We had this amazing journey today for Jacqueline. What was the purpose of showing us all of this?
Mm. The Earth was similar to this planet. So it's just giving like more information about how we would travel from different site to site, like how we were all family. All of the different sacred sites had a different sector of family, and we would all visit each other and rejoice and be connected, and everyone was unified through those stargates. This is what the planet now is missing,
Hmm.
and why we're so disconnected as a whole. And to show like the real power that you have inside of you with all of these connections, if like they were all intact, you would be able to raise the water to those levels. And also, you don't have to war. There doesn't have to be that the Mayan type leader wanted to go to battle with that lobster and kill it.
Yeah.
And that would have created some, would have wiped out all of us.
Hmm.
So, creating solutions that are cooperative
Hmm.
Really coming together as a whole, and the whole planet working together.
Mhm. Mhm. So, from your perspective, how can we return to that level of oneness and cooperative creations?
We're working on it. We are working on it, but until you do have instant travel, until you have those stargates activated again, it's going to be a bit of a ride. But we're working on it. You're working on it. We're
Yeah,
all doing it together.
yeah. Mhm.
If you continue to connect with the animals, that really helps the grid system, and continue to connect with the little people, the fae.
Mhm. Wonderful.
I feel
Can
like um I feel like they're underrated in this spiritual community.
Mhm.
People don't really know their true purpose, right? Yeah, they keep the forests nice and they plant the tree, like everything's, but there's a deeper purpose.
Mhm.
They really are connected to everything. So
Yeah,
like, it's part of the nature cultivation that you get when you go out into nature. It is that. That's that feeling.
mm,
This like source, like a mini scale, just like a mirror image.
mm. So how can we connect with this more?
Fire, the crackling of the fire, the smell of the trees, the mist in the mornings. Truly being in a space of honoring the earth, leaving offerings for the earth.
Mhm.
You could build cute little fairy houses. Welcome them into your space.
Yeah,
Give They don't know that they're welcome unless you invite, like they won't intrude.
yeah,
They would like to be invited. They have
yeah.
they honor your free will,
Mhm.
but an invitation would be the best way to start.
Mhm. Beautiful.
And have fun. Take life so seriously. Laugh more. Hopscotch. Cartwheels. Somersaults.
Mm, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. I'd love if you can take a moment and kind of prepare something for the collective when we're going to go live on Source Energy. But before we're going to go live on Source Energy, I'd like for you to take a moment and just scan our team and our mission and the place where we are right now in our efforts and give us messages for our team, just a private um, guidance.